Greetings, Slackers. It's October 21st, 2017, and I'm over here on the New York Post with another article I want to share with you. And this is Lots of Single People Admit to Doing This at Work by Moneyish. We're working it at work. Nearly 7 in 10 online daters admit that they've used dating apps while at work, according to a survey of 3,000 singles on dating site Plenty of Fish. This in spite of the fact that 60% say it's inappropriate to do this. Sometimes they even go on actual dates while they're on the clock. About 1 in 4 singles, 22%, say they've gone on a first date during their lunch hour. That may be because lunch dates are attractive to potential mates. A survey by online dating site Zeus found that messages with the word lunch in them got 25% more responses on average, and because they have a hard stop time in case the chemistry just isn't there. Sexting on the clock is common as well, with more than 1 in 3, 39% of singles admitting to having sexted a potential mate while at work. Many times this kind of behavior flies under the radar, but not always. About 4 in 10 workers say they've noticed one of their colleagues using a dating app at work. Furthermore, plenty of singles are keen on blabbing about their love escapades with colleagues. Indeed, more than half, 55% of singles, have shared details of their love lives with a coworker, with people in their 30s being the most likely to do it. 60% have. Career experts say this kind of TMI is generally a big no-no at work. Quote, talking about your love life at work can be dangerous, says Call to Career founder Cheryl Palmer, adds New York City-based success strategist Carlotta Zimmerman. Quote, you never know how this information might be used or construed against you. Zimmerman adds that sharing the details about your love life at work may be particularly troublesome for women. Quote, while men are often rewarded for their sexual prowess, women are still punished for it, she says. And that means that even a seemingly mundane story could wind up hurting your reputation. Palmer says that as a general rule, keep details to a minimum and only share what you don't mind everyone in the office knowing. Adding that if you do feel the need to share, only share with good friends who have a track record of keeping things private. This comes at a time when more and more people are online dating. Fully 15% of American adults say they have used at least one online dating site and or mobile dating app, up from 11% who reported doing that in early 2013, according to data from last year released by the Pew Research Center. These numbers are particularly high in the 18 to 44 age group, where more than 1 in 5 people have used these sites. And while they would tell you to, only share with good friends, I would tell you just the opposite. Share with no one. Learn how to maintain silence and keep secrets. It's nobody's business what you're doing, and why give people ammo to eventually use against you one day? That's just my 2 cents on the matter. But going back here to the fact that people are using online dating sites while at work, I would consider this to be typical behavior. People were trying to make it through their 8 hours and they're trying to kill time at the same time. And so this is a good pastime that people often engage in. And look, you have a myriad of dating sites and dating apps to use and go through and to have a conversation with someone again. It can help you pass the time. At the same time, because of this behavior, this is why you don't want to put too much stock in people that you do meet. You don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, and you definitely don't want to get too serious because one of the things you never know about the people you talk to is how many other people they're talking to. I take the approach that everyone that I do talk to is potentially talking to someone else. Whether they are or not doesn't really matter. That's just the approach that I take. And so that way I don't allow my feelings to become, too invested and involved in an outcome. This is something that you want to learn how to do as you're using these dating apps because how many times have you met someone only to find out that, well, they were talking to maybe 3 or 4 other people? You know, this stuff happens. This is the new reality that we're in. So you want to definitely be advised of that and just act like, hey, they're talking to somebody. And at the same time, you talk to multiple people too. If something happens and it evolves and turns into something more serious, congrats. If it doesn't, no worries. You just keep pushing and keep moving. But again, that's my opinion and 2 cents on the matter. What's yours? Share all that with me down in the comment section below. The link to this will be down in the description box so you can look at it for yourself. And as always, that's going to do it for this article and this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Did you enjoy this video and find it informative? Subscribe to the Slackers Method and click the bell icon next to the subscribe button to receive all the latest notifications for when I upload new videos.